Hello, this is Dr. Matthew Johnson. It is the last day of August, smack dab in the middle of the 3-day Labor Day weekend. And I'm just shooting this to let you know that our last camp is coming up in September. There's 2 weeks to go, 2 weekends to go before everyone arrives. It will be our last Camp Xanue of 2025. We will be putting our new camp dates for 2026 on the website sometime in November or December. So be looking for the new dates coming up. If any of you are interested in getting into this last camp of 2025, this September group, go to xanue.com, xanue.com, click on events, and then register for camp. Or you can send me an email message at Bigfoot Doctor, DOCTOR, Bigfoot Doctor at yahoo.com. Enjoy the testimonial videos from our August camp. Bye.
Hi, I'm Alicia from Medford, Oregon, and I've been to Camp Xanue many, many times, and love the food, love the people. Being here has really just fed my soul, and learning about Christ and the truth of who the Xanue are. Last night, I believe at our night sit, I saw briefly, I believe for the first time, a reddish orange, this shape right above the wood pile. And that was wonderful to see. And, it's just wonderful coming here and being with like-minded people and being able to actually speak about the Xanue people and Christ in the same sentences. It's awesome. I'll be back again next year and look forward to more good times. Thank you.
Thank you for coming, and thank you
always
for your testimony. Love you.
I love you too.
Yes, I'm Galen Guthrie, and I live in Nampa, Idaho, and we're really tickled to get to come and enjoy the experiences with both the people that like the Bigfoot people, and also in our sit-in out there, I asked Zorth, please let me know some way that you are here. And he flashed his eyes at me for 3 seconds.
Cool.
Red eyes.
Uh-huh.
Last night in the when I walked down
Portal,
to the portal night, I walked down there. I didn't spot anything as other than shimmering and one shadow coming up the thing, and then I down there closer, I asked Zorth again, if you're here again tonight, would you flash me? And he flashed me on the left-hand side of the trees, his 2 red eyes for 3 seconds again. And his eyes are a little bit wider than I thought they would be, and he was a little taller than I thought he would be.
Mm-hmm. A lot taller.
Yep, a lot taller.
Yeah.
Thank you, and great experience, and your message is good. Don't quit.
Thank you.
Great. Had a great time. My name's Paul. I'm from Eagle, Idaho. Didn't know what I was going to see when I got up here, but it exceeded all my expectations by far. And said the fun thing about this is trying to figure out how you play in this world around us, and I've seen a lot of things. I've seen footprints out on the ground. I've seen energy levels as people are being worked on in a healing center. I even saw a big hairy guy that was standing over my friend, and I'm sitting there going, how did I see that? Because I can't grab him. And I said, the interesting thing is, as they were telling me what was happening to me, they said, this guy's going up and down your back and down your backside. And I said, well, I should be able to just go through there and grab a hold of this guy and have a big hairy hug. Well, it didn't work quite that way. These guys don't exist in that form at that point in time, but had a great time. And then we went down and in the portal area, I mean, we've shot tons of pictures, and it's amazing what exists in those pictures as you go out there and adjust them. And so I highly recommend come to camp. You won't regret it. Food's good, people are good, amazing people that show up, and the conversations will be out of this world, and you'll love it.
Thank you, Paul.
Hi there, I'm Adam from Boise, Idaho, via London.
Boise, London.
Boise, London. Well, I just want to talk of some other things. The drive to the camp was magical. When we drove up the hill to get here, it reminded me of the Lord of the Rings Fangorn Forest. It was unbelievable, just the drive up to this place. And when you're new, of course, you don't know what to expect. And first of all, the hosts are unbelievable. The people you meet, so many of them are unbelievable. You will have unbelievable stories even before you start. And then every night that we were here was a different experience. And you don't know what to expect. A lot of people are quite nervous, but there's nothing to be nervous about. They are the kindest beings you could imagine out there. And it was just wonderful, and highly recommend it, and we hope to see you soon.
Go.
I'm Daniel Child from Kaysville, Utah, and got here Friday, just came and hung out and got to meet up with everyone, catch up for a bit and that sort of thing. Saturday night at the night sit, we were sitting there, and I believe it was Robert Orr had mentioned there's orbs up at the top of the tree line, and I kind of put my attention up in that area because as I've said in videos before, I'm completely blind, but I see them in a very unique way. I see them in my mind's eye as glowing figures or glowing fields or energy presences within the darkness of my vision. So I kind of put my attention up towards the top left corner area, and I noticed a white field kind of pulsating. And so that was kind of neat to see that. And then of course the little ones down near my knees, and at one point there was a wall of Xanue that stood right in front of us, and the whole darkness went white. So that was really cool for the night sit. Went down to the wood pile, and Zorth just immediately lit up, and so he was
Cool.
definitely glad to see me back. I had actually been gone for a year. Last year I had a transplant, so kidney and pancreas, it's been incredible. But yeah,
You're all
so
healthy and no longer diabetic type 1.
no more dialysis, don't have to use this sucker.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
And it's fun. I go up to people, want to know how I got these scars. So, but
Ignore him, people. Okay, keep going.
but yeah, so that was for Saturday night. Then last night at the portal area, I don't get much activity in the portal area. Once in a while I did see little figures here and there. I don't actually pick up on the portal itself, so that one's a little harder for me, but I do pick up on the beings and whatnot. At one point, just sitting there, all of a sudden something just started glowing and then ran right in front of Matt. And I said, Matt, did you see something right in front of you? And at the time you were, I believe you said you were bent down petting Momo.
Petting my dog.
Yeah.
But some other people saw what you saw.
It was
Which was amazing.
Jim and Mora.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Roa.
Roa. I am so sorry. Dude.
She's outside now.
Okay. Sorry.
That's fine. Keep going.
But both of them confirmed what I had seen after I had pointed it out. They said
Yeah.
they saw a black figure just kind of whoop
Yeah.
run in front of you. So that was awesome to get that validation.
So two people with seeing eyes saw what you saw with your mind's eye.
Yes.
That's incredible. That's
And
pretty
so
cool.
I after that I kind of put my attention towards the pulsating device that was running, and I noticed quite a few glowing figures over at the pulsating device charging up and that sort of thing. So that's always awesome to see that they're getting what they need as well. So other than that, it was pretty good of a weekend, and lots of great new friends, and great to be with old friends, and just glad to be back. So
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sharon. I'm from Athens, Virginia. I flew in on Thursday afternoon and just was welcomed with open arms. Really enjoyed meeting all the new people that have been here, and finally meeting people that I have talked to on Facebook or have heard their stories or seen them on videos, and finally got to meet them, and I thought that was great. I unfortunately, the first night was too cold for me, but I did go to the hugging jar, and that was wonderful. A lot of focus on my head and some through my body, and that was a nice experience. But after I went to bed, I actually heard some vocals, and that was fun too. So I encourage you to come on out to one of the camps and get to experience something you never forget, and get to meet new people that are like-minded, and it's really exciting and it's fun.
Hello, my name's Tim Wynn. I'm from La Center, Washington. I'm a repeat offender up here. I love coming up here. It's wonderful. This time I didn't have a whole lot of experiences. I seen twinkles in the trees, and it's just wonderful to be with all these people that are like-minded like we are. And the food, the weather's been good. Be able to sleep, and you sleep like a baby. Thank you, Matt and Cynthia. What a wonderful time this is. I have a lot of things that happen at home also. And in September, I'm bringing my wife, and it's going to be awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Hello, I'm Eric, out of Texas. Came to Camp Xanue to have some experiences, and I think I had a couple of experiences, maybe some red glowing eyes and maybe some tingling sensations on my fingertips, so pretty pleased. And the people here are great, to include the hosts, Dr. J and Cynthia, so God bless you guys, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Hello, my name is James from Warren, Oregon. This is my 5th trip to the Xanue camp. Every time we've come up here, we've had an exceptional time. I've always had something happen to me. This time here wasn't quite as much as all the rest of them, but we did have stuff happen. At the first night sit, I had a little one poking my legs, just making sure that they knew they were there. Saw a lot of orbs and sparkles. Wasn't the most eventful, but was good. Second night at the night sit,
The portal area.
I had some problems, and I was just spaced out, and I didn't get to see much of anything. So we went the third night, and we were over at the portal area, and I got to take a lot of pictures. 3 of them turned out really well with 3 different types of orbs on them. It's a wonderful time here. You get to see a lot of things. Like other people say, it's you never know what to expect. Matt and Cynthia, they're great hosts, wonderful food. You can sleep anywhere you want around here if you want to go out in the forest, if you want to stay close to the house. But I recommend it to everybody. It's a great time. You won't regret it.
Thank you, Jim.
Hi there, I'm John from New Jersey, and this is my first time out at Camp Xanue here in Washington. And yeah, a couple experiences I had when we did the first night sit and I went down to the wood pile. Music was playing, by us, of course. And I got down a wood pile and I stood there, and it was about 5 seconds, and off to my right there was a big crack. At least I heard a big crack or a pop.
We heard it too.
Oh, you
in
heard
the
it too?
seats, yeah.
Okay. So that was happened while I was there. And then about another 5 seconds later, off to the left, the same thing happened.
Mm-hmm.
There was another crack or pop. It wasn't as loud as the one on the right, but it was, I mean, I heard it very
Yep, so
noticeably.
did everybody in the chairs. Yep.
And then sitting there also, maybe it was coyotes, I don't know, but I heard them in the background on the other side of the property, down the hill behind the house. And then on portal night, I did see a couple little quick flash. They were basically white is what I saw. So that was that. And then the rest of it is, you know, the people are amazing. Everyone's really nice and genuine that comes here. The property is beautiful. It's very peaceful here. And I absolutely resonate and love Matt's presentations. And I would highly recommend that people come if you have an interest in the subject. But you got to read the books and listen to the Great Reveal video. So thanks again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Debbie from Nampa, Idaho, and this is the first time I've been to Camp Xanue, and I have really enjoyed my visit here. I've met a lot of wonderful people, and we had great food to eat.
Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Willie Rose from Lafayette, Louisiana. Can you believe that? Yes. What a wonderful place to be. It is like home away from home, as another person around here said. And I'm just really enjoying meeting everybody. I hate to say goodbye.
And for those of you watching the video, you might recognize her voice. She is the narrator for the Bigfoot book and the other books to come. So thank you, Willie Rose, for doing that. Next.
I'm Pamela from Rainier, Washington. I've been here several times. And Friday night, I saw lights coming down, glimmering lights. And then the next thing happened was I had a smell-a-thon going on. So I had a smell of a candle, like the flame got blown out and I could smell the wax. There's no candles down there. Then the next thing I smelled was hot dogs. And I was like, why are you smelling hot dogs? I said, I don't know, but I'm smelling hot dogs. And yesterday we had hot dogs for lunch. So then yesterday, or not, was that yesterday? Yeah, yesterday when Matt was setting up for the portal night, I was looking at him in the daylight sitting up there by the garage, and I saw lights around Matt, and I saw outline around from his head around his shoulders, and the bottom part was clear, and the top had a little bit of color, and the upper top half had blue, light blue in it. And I'd never seen that before. I can see energy around people sometimes, but for Matt that was the first. And then as he moved, I could see a shimmering shadow following him everywhere that he went that was above him, behind him. I got your back, you know,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hi, I'm Jane, and I'm from Roy, Washington. And this is my third time here. And I've never laughed so much in the last 6 months as I have on this weekend. It's so healing. And met so many beautiful people. I'm bringing them all into my family. And the Xanue are the most beautiful frequency and energy, and just fills the space with so much healing. And I really highly suggest that anyone that's interested, please come and visit us here. And we all leave a little piece of us here and build up on that frequency. But and Matt and his wife Cynthia are the most wonderful, loving people, and the good food here. And that's all you feel like you're doing is eating. So,
Yeah.
And so please come join us sometime.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Brad from LeGrand, Oregon. This is my second trip here. The people are wonderful. magical. When you come here and then you leave with a lot of love. I had one experience that I wanted to share when I went down to the wood pile. I asked them if they would take a look in my head.
Okay.
So last night when I laid down, just before I went to sleep, I felt a lot of heat in my head, just for a brief moment. And then it's gone. I don't know if it's related, but it's pretty cool.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Last but not least,
I'm Gene from Nampa, Idaho. Yeah, what a wonderful time. When it's quiet, it's quiet. When it's not, it's not. And the food's wonderful.
thank you, sir. Go.
My name is Laura. I'm from Vancouver, Washington, and I love coming to this camp. It's my 3rd year, and I saw some lights or eyes glows at the night sit, and then at the portal sit. I didn't see quite as much. I went down to greet people as they were coming through the portal, and I was told when I came back up that I was disappearing, although I did not see myself disappearing.
Yes, but I saw that.
And so I thought that was pretty cool because I didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
The food's great, people are great. Come see it.
And the dishwasher is great.
Yep.
Thank you for doing the dishes.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Angie. I'm from Lacey, Washington, here at Camp Xanue. This trip has been really great. I've had some pretty good experiences. The first night that we did a night sit, lots of orbs, lots of sparkles along the ground, moving around, lots of shadow figures, and some pretty intense energy at the wood pile. Definitely had some tingly fingers at the wood pile. Last night, portal night, got a lot of really great pictures I'll share with the group. And then going down to the portal, having specifically my pointer finger basically disappear. Like there was an entity or something that was kind of like, I'm too shy, but here you go. Yeah, lots of orbs, portal night. Lots of moving figures, like darting back and forth to the left. And then sitting at our chairs, there's 2 white pipes that are really visible at night down by the portal to the right. And the left closest one to the portal just kept disappearing, like something was dancing in front of it. It would be in, it would be out, it would be in, it would be out. Yeah, that's the biggest things I can remember. Lots of little things, but mostly orbs and a couple of hoots.
Okay.
Throughout the night.
Thank you, Pumpkin.
You're welcome.
So my name is Lisa from Olympia, Washington. I am Pumpkin's mom. I came because of the excitement that she was telling me about, and I thought, okay, I got to go check this out. I wasn't a non-believer, but I wasn't expecting anything. And oh boy, to be able to experience some of the stuff that she was telling me that she experienced and listening to the group, I mean, I'm still trying to process all this stuff. You know, the little touches, tingly, the seeing the orbs, you know, the disappearing parts of your body, the red lights, the shimmering. I mean, it's just, like I said, I'm still trying to process it. I definitely will be back. The group is amazing. Matt and Cynthia are amazing people. I've surprisingly enjoyed myself thoroughly here this weekend.
Good. Good deal. Thank you, ladies.
You're so welcome.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm from Oregon. Oh, let's see. I've had a great experience here. As always, the people are awesome. I love the conversations and the food is great. Let's see. We didn't have the night sit the first night. The first night we did the night sit. Second night, sorry, I just confused myself. I saw normally I see red eye glow, but I saw red light everywhere. Like it was like we see at the portal.
Mhm.
And it was coming in and out, and it was all over, and it was moving. Sometimes I would just see it going like this. Sometimes I would see it outlining things, nothing definitive, but I was seeing it all over. I saw, I want to say sparks of light. They were about marble size, balls of colorful light coming from Surya and Kantu when they were working or hugging people. This year when I was looking at Surya and Kantu, normally I see people disappear in and out. I saw a little bit of that, but I saw the distortion a lot. It would come and swirl and get big and go in. I saw that several times. I saw the white little sparks of light throughout. Let's see what else. Roa and I went for a walk, and we found some tracks, Bigfoot tracks coming up
Cool.
the hill. And then when I took a couple other people to see it, there was one really definitive one. We found a couple more. Let's see, at the portal, what did I see? I saw some of the red light, not as much as I saw last year. You could feel the cold air coming through. I went down there twice, and both times I went down there, I put the glowstones in each hand, and on the left hand, both times, the stone itself was vibrating in my hand. And so that was really neat. I could see the fog when I was down there, not so much when I was back, but when I was down there, I could see some lights coming through for a little bit. I'm trying to think. Something happened last night in the middle of the night, and I remember thinking, okay, I want to share this in the morning. And I remember as I was laying there, I could feel somebody under me going like this. But I can't tell you what happened last night because I don't
okay.
remember it. But I remember something happened.
Something happened, we just don't know what. Okay.
So yeah, so it's been a good experience. I would say maybe a little bit less than I've had before, but new and different things, which is always great. So yeah.
Thank you, Jamie. Roa, you're on.
I'm Roa from Scappoose, Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
This is my second year at Camp Xanue, and
How old are you?
I'm 12.
Almost 13 though, right?
Almost 13.
Yeah, middle schoolers and up can come to Camp Xanue. Okay, keep going.
And on the first night, while Matt was doing his first presentation, I followed Crush's gaze up to Ron, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw a figure, just a shadow.
Up in the loft area?
Yeah, up in the loft area.
Okay.
And then Saturday night, I saw my fingers fading in and out while I was down at Surya's jar.
Mm-hmm.
And and I could feel the warmth.
Cool.
It was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And then last night at the portal, when I went down with my mom, I had glow rocks in both of my hands, and in this hand, it dimmed a tiny bit, but I could just feel something holding my hand, and it was nice. It was almost like a tingly feeling, and Dan confirmed it for me, and it was
he said that there was someone there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty neat.
It was cool. And on Saturday I also saw some orbs.
Okay,
Just a couple streaks of white light, and it was cool.
Oh yeah, one more thing. When we were at the night sit on Saturday, normally I'll get the little Xanue, zapping or whatever, but I had someone go like this on my elbow.
Okay.
And I was in the back row, so it was just Roa on the side of me, and I asked her, I was like, is that you? Did you need something? And she goes, I didn't touch you, Mom. So something hit me, and then something was tickling the back of my ankle, and it tickled pretty good, and I was like, ooh, and I went like this, and I go, oh, I probably just scared off whatever it was. It was probably a little Xanue, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, and I put my foot back down, and it did it again for a minute, and I was like, oh, that really tickles.
Yeah.
But I held it in, so that was pretty
Also
neat.
on Saturday I had someone like patting my shoulder.
Okay.
It was like a little Xanue, and I was like, is someone there? And it tickled. It was funny.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I want to share with the world that this young lady is the best cookie maker on the planet. And if you come to camp for just that one reason, to taste her cookies, you will...
She's second to her mom.
No. Sorry, Mom. She just knocked you out of the number one position.
Wait until
And
next year.
next year, she's going to bring a lot more chocolate chip cookies, right?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Go.
I'm Daniel Child from Kaysville, Utah, and actually, let me take that off.
Okay.
Take that.
Okay, I'm going to start.
Hi, I'm Ann Cara Orr from Boise, Idaho, and the highlights of my being here this weekend would be the first night that I was here. I had gotten into my cot and was just getting really comfortable, and I felt my pillow just moving and strange things going on with my pillow. I thought at the time, what is that? And it turns out that Steve Bachman, in his presentation, said that they had come and put their hands inside of his pillow on numerous occasions to work on his head. So apparently that is what was going on. I thought it might be the Xanue, but I was like, what is going on with my pillow? And then last night, as I was getting ready to get into my tent, I was still up walking around, I saw these very bright lights, eyes looking at me from the woods. And they were so bright, it was almost like two flashlights looking at me. And
Wow.
they were, about this high up.
Mm-hmm.
And they were very bright white. And as soon as I kind of had a startle reaction, they went out. And then the other thing I would like to mention is that I saw quite a few Xanue tracks that were, significantly larger than a human footprint. We got some really good photos, and I saw quite a few of those on some different trails. And I also just would like to say that we enjoyed meeting all the great people here. It was just so much fun to visit with everyone, and we had wonderful food, and we just love it here.
Thank you very, very much.
Hi, I'm Robert Orr from Boise, Idaho. This is my third time here, and I'd like to share the highlights.
Repeat offender.
Yeah, repeat offender. And we keep coming back. We like the people, we like the experience, and I can see us coming back in the future, too. Every time we come, there's something a little bit different, and so it's always a little surprise. And again, there's no fear, no concern for safety, anything like that. And we walk around the 61 acres here, but the really fun stuff happens at night between sundown and maybe midnight, and then we go to sleep. But this time, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, on Friday, I definitely saw, we went up, let's see, Friday night we didn't go out, but I was walking around. Saturday night we did go to the wood pile, and we did stand there in front of the healing jars. I did see probably 1,000 sparkles at least cumulatively over a 2-hour period, and most of the sparkles that I saw were red and blue, and they were out in front of the cots, and there was like this sea of energy, and it was very calm and soothing and healing feeling. And then I closed my eyes, and I saw, it was like I was in an ice cave of energy. It was really neat because, if you can imagine, the big blocks of ice are kind of deeper blue, and then the edges of the ice are lighter blue. And I saw this labyrinth about 4 feet tall of energy, and it was all 20 feet deep over to 15, 20 feet deep over to the wall of the trees, and then probably 100 feet wide that I could see.
Right.
I also saw that night behind the wood pile some little eyes moving around back there, and I think these were juvenile Xanue, and they were on the left, probably behind Zorth over there. And I probably saw 4 or so little people with red, orange, and yellow eyes. So that was really neat, and that was kind of my up close and personal experience. And then last night we went to the portal, and I've seen things in the portal, so I was kind of anxiously anticipating seeing something new and unusual over there. and I again saw shadows coming out of the portal. I saw the footsteps, dark shadow footsteps coming through. I haven't seen any interesting photos yet of that, and usually the cameras see more detail. So, but all in all, you know, this is more like a family experience, but there's a lot of love here and a lot of caring and compassion. There's great food, and I'll see you next time.
Awesome.
Hi, my name is Ron Harvey. I live in Yelm, Washington. I had quite a few experiences here this weekend. Friday night, all I saw was rain.
Yeah, lots of rain.
Lots of rain. But Saturday night, sitting here at the night sit, I did see movement behind the wood pile.
Oh, the wood pile behind you?
Yes. But just shadowy beings just moving.
Uh-huh.
You know, being that it's dark, you don't really see too much detail. I saw also a few orbs, glowing eyes, both the red and white. What else? Did I see anything else that night? Saw beautiful guests. We had, during the day, we had a wonderful time. This was the most fun event that I've experienced over the past 10 years. We had musicians here, we had comics here. It was just fun sitting down, playing guitars, and it was just a really, really fun and beautiful beings, beautiful people. The food was marvelous. We even had a barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
I'd been saying I said to my friend Pam that, why don't we do barbecue? And we got a barbecue, so that was wonderful. Now, getting back to sights. The night sit by the portal, the first thing I saw was the glowing. It wasn't there. For a while it wasn't there, and then all of a sudden it started to pick up, and I could see the glowing there, and then Matt came down. But as Matt was coming down, I saw this humongous being coming up the trail through the portal. And I mean, he was big. And I said, oh my God, and he stopped right at the mouth of the portal. So when Matt came down, I asked him, is there a tall being or someone blocking the light? Because I could no longer see the light down at the bottom of the portal. And he turned around and said, yeah, that's Zorth. And then he proceeded to give us some instructions and then went to greet Zorth. And it's the first time that I really could appreciate the size of Zorth. I mean, Matt looked like a kid.
Yeah.
A tall kid, but a kid standing in front of Zorth.
Yep.
Zorth was extremely tall. I couldn't see details. All I could see him again as a dark silhouette.
Wait a sec. For the viewers, I'm almost 7 feet tall, and Zorth is 11 feet tall.
Also during the day, didn't see much, but I came down as I usually do and tell stories to the children. They love it right now.
Yeah, they do love it.
They love it.
Yep.
Right now I'm showing them pictures of from Alana Danon's book, so they can identify a lot of the alien races that are coming through. They wanted to identify the different races that are coming through. So I decided, well, maybe I should read some of the beings that are there coming through, and maybe they can identify some. But they love it, so that's what I did during the afternoon. What else? I think that's just about all. I went down to the portal entrance, shook hands. I could feel a little bit of pressure on my hand when I was shaking my hands with them. But other than that, I didn't see any other phenomenon at the night sit. And that basically, other than great camaraderie, I would like to also, I gave thanks to the council and to all the Xanue that were here for participating in the watercolor interaction class. People just love that class. They always are asking me, are you going to give it? Are you going to give it? We always give it on Sundays. And this time, I'm just flabbergasted at the generosity when I asked them if they could contribute to help me get the supplies and so on so we can continue the class for future generations coming here. And they were just very generous. It was really nice to experience that. So come, it's awesome. You feel the love here. It emanates from the forest. And we have a beautiful balcony that overlooks the whole valley. We saw, we believe we're ships in the sky at the night sit too. So people are seeing a lot of phenomena here. Some people, a little bit, other people's a lot. So you never know. It's up to these beautiful beings as to what you might see, what you might not see. But come anyway. It's fun just to be here with loving beings. You will, I will warn you, have an extended family. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron.